this country isn't going to get in trouble. And we're gonna be the same as the other foreign countries. Well, I don't think we should dress it like Donald Trump. I'm more in favor of Hillary Clinton's views because it's more about, it's not so much isolation, but we need to just resolve, conquer, and destroy.
I think the United States is doing a very good job at continuously cutting the head off the snake. You know, you cut the head off the snake, the whole body died. So.
In 2014, 1,922 people were killed in Iraq according to government figures, making it the deadliest month ever since May 2004.
I think they are. I think, however, that they have warped their base religion. So I don't believe that all Muslims are like this. I've read through the Quran. It doesn't say that this behavior is acceptable. These are people who are extremists.
It's religion meets groupthink. I mean, it's in a different light and context and given a different set of circumstances. Circa Europe, Germany, there in the 1930s, you have the ability of another Hitler to rise.
I think it's both. I think certain people are attracted to extremist beliefs. I would not be. So I would never join an extremist group. But I think some people really have the makeup where either they're very weak-minded and so susceptible, or they are sociopaths and enjoy hurting other people.
Definitely an ideological problem. I mean, I think that there's a lot of people who are free thinkers and entitled to their thoughts, but it's this mass. If you don't agree with us,
I do not think the United States should get involved in another war.
13,000 is the number of square miles thought to be under Islamic control, a stretch between Syria and Iraq that is roughly the size of Belgium. Other estimates say a possible control area of 35,000 or the size of Jordan.
The threat to America is real. Don't just brush it off.
it reminds me of Africa in the mid-90s where there were various tribal leaders and kind of all the same but had slightly different political, cultural, religious agendas.
With America's future at risk, what are you going to do?
I want us to abandon the narrative that the president has said. He says, you know, the Islamic State is not an existential threat to us. I think that is exactly wrong. He's thinking in terms of traditional warfare. This is a new era that we live in. There's a different type of warfare, and unless we prepare for it, and unless we think proactively, we're going to be victims.
I think the Democrats will put up a candidate, probably Hillary, who will lean way to the left and not want to offend anybody, even by anything she says. Everything she says will be politically correct, and like most career politicians, she will say she's going to do a lot, but not really do a lot.
We need to shut down their mechanisms of funding and attack their command and control centers. Why should we let their people be sitting there smoking their cigars, sitting in their comfortable chairs in Raqqa? We know to go ahead and shut off the supply routes and send in our special ops at 2 a.m. and attack them. Everywhere they go, they should be running all the time. Then they won't have time to plan attacks against us.
fight against ISIL is far from over.
We got the facts.
You've heard from the people.
Now, candidates, we need you to discuss how you're going to protect the American citizens.